just a hook. Now I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch back into the first chain. Slip stitch means you take this and go back into the chain. Okay. Now, I take this tail and place it in the back because I'm going to crochet it around the circle. See, crocheting the tail in. We're at the end of the 12. I have 2 more to go. A 10, 11, 12. Now I'm going to single stitch into that first top stitch there. And crochet, chain up 2. Then I'm going to crochet into the next one. Into the same stitch hole. And double crochet. Double crochet 2, double crochet into each chain around. So that should be 24 at the end. Show you how to keep the seam straight, because sometimes the seam tend to go off to the side. Make your double chain, 2 chain, but this chain, this pole, this double crochet does not exist. Pretend it doesn't exist. Okay, so when you go in here, this in the same stitch, this will be your first stitch. Okay, this will be the first one right here. Now what you're gonna do, we're gonna start, we're gonna put 2 double crochet in this hole. Remember, this one doesn't exist. The next one we're going to put in 1 double crochet. The next one we're going to put in 2 double crochet. The same hole. And we do 1 and 2 all the way around. Okay. I've made it round. I have 1 stitch to go in here and 2 in here. That'll be my last 2. And it should be 36 if you want to count around. Okay. You should always end on your increased rows with 2 in your last stitch. You should have 2 double crochet in your last chain before you put them together. And this is invisible, so you do not have to go here and put your that's row 1, 2, okay, 3. It's your third row. Should be 36. Now chain 1, 2, okay, and you're gonna do 1. Then you're gonna do 1 again. This doesn't exist. Then you're gonna do 2 in the same stitch. You're gonna put 2 posts in the same stitch. Next one is gonna be 1 post in that chain. And that okay, so we're here at the end. And I have my last few stitches. One, two, and this looks like a chain, but it's not. So your last chain is here. You're gonna put 2 posts in that last chain. That will also help keep your stitches straight. And you use this and you go in your last one at the top of your chain. 1, 2, 3. Single stitch for it to come out right into the hole. Okay. You do 2. In this one. Okay? Then put in 1 double. So let's go in these 9. Now you can do that and you go 9 all the way around. Okay? Okay. So now we're all the way around on number 9, and we're going to double it here. Okay? Remember, the last one has to be double whenever you're doing an increase. Okay. Now, come up here. And you do your slip stitch. Let me try it again. I ought to pull that out. Okay, now you chain 2, and all the way around you're going to do your length. You see it's already beginning to curl. Now I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. show you how to change, but I'm going to use a larger needle because I want to retain the same side and same stretch. But if I use the same needle, crochet needle, on single stitches, it seems to make the that row tighter. I don't want it to be tighter yet. That's why I've changed needles. This is how you put it. Get this out of the way. Too much glare. Pull that tight. Pull that tight. Then pull this down. Tight as I'm gonna get it. Okay. Chain one. And pull tight. Then pull that tight. That's the tension. Oh, I don't have to do it because I'm going to do single stitches, so I don't have to go up one. Just go into the next stitch. Just go in and pull out and then pull through those two. That's a single stitch. And at the same time, I'm crocheting these two in so that I won't have to use the embroidery needle later. Okay, I can go all the way around to the end, or I can cut it off. And I think I'll cut it off. Now it's much easier. I cut that again later to just go on and get started here. Now, I take this and go all the way around twice. So I go all the way around. I'll be back. Now, this, you can see it's at the end right here. So, this will be my last stitch. So I will come here and go in the last stitch. Now, to join them, I will go in here. The last stitch there, and pull it through. Now I'm going to change colors, but I'm going to use a different yarn needle. I'm going back to the, I'm going to chain up 2 after I put this in, because I'm going to change colors. Pull this through and take the white and tighten it. Then I also tighten the purple, and while they're both tight, I'm gonna chain 2. 1, 2. Now that's my invisible post. So I'm going to chain these 2 in. I'm going to crochet them in. So I'm going to cut it so I crochet it in about here. Okay. Now I'm going to go okay, where am I? I'll single stitch into 1 all the way around. Continue to crochet this in and come all the way around here, and I'll meet you back here. Pull through. Now I'm gonna slip stitch in here, right up in the top of this one. This is invisible, so I'm gonna slip stitch in the top here. Change colors back to green. I'll pull this out for a minute. There. So I'm going to put this through here. Pull the green through. That was funny. And then after I'm going to tail a little longer here. Now I'm going to pull the purple tight. Pull it tight. Then pull the green tight. Now they're both tight. And I'm going to crochet them in behind this stitch. So now I'm going to chain up 2. 1, 2. And I put that tight again. Now, this is the invisible stitch. And I'm going to take it in here. And one, 2. Okay. Now go to the next one, because just 1 in each all the way around. Okay. So stitch this in. Stitch this in right here. it's hard to see, so I'm going to use this as a marker to mark where I started at. Okay. Okay, I was here, right? See, because I can tell. That's my invisible whatever. Something bite me. You taught me. Stop. Like these beautiful colors. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Purple and white and green. Okay, so now I'm almost finished. I would like you to see what I'm going to do now. Okay, remember these are single stitches. And this, can you see? Okay, this is the last stitch. So, as you go in, just go in. And pull it through. Now then I'm through. Now I'm going to connect it to that first one. You go into it, pull it through again, but you do not pull it through. You pull, this is called a slip stitch. You just pull the one through there and you're through. Okay? So when you're through, and you can take that thread, pull it all the way through, and pull your tie right here. Pull your knot right there. Okay, now I'm gonna cut that embroidery needle or tapestry needle. This is still the wrong side. I have to stitch this in and stitch the tail in. So now, I'm going to sew in, but not in here. I do not want to sew it in at the very end. So I'm going to take this and crochet this into my work. So I go in small as possible and work my way in. Then go in another small spot and work my way in. Can you see? Okay, and then just go in here. Try not to make it seen from the outside. So go in here, maybe this would be better. Go in there. Okay, pull that through. Okay, then I'm going to turn around and work my way back. Work my way back to the beginning. That way it will not come loose. I'm going to try to keep them as close as possible. So I go in here, then go to the next row. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, so I'm gonna hold that because I don't want it to pull the material. Okay, so now it's in. You can get that in. Do not pull it too tight. I don't want to pull it tight. Now I'm gonna snatch that out. See? Okay, now I can't cut this string. It will not come loose. Twist it and cut that point off so it'll go through the needle the whole thing at one time. Then squeeze it. And go to the side a little more. Go in like that. And then open your finger up. When you open your finger up, it will go through the hole. And you can pull it through when you have your needle. It's threaded. Your yarn is threaded now. What I like to do is what I am gonna do is pull it a little tight. Okay, see, that closes the hole. And I'm gonna keep going in that direction under here this way to close the hole. A little more. Give it a good pull. Okay, make sure it's tight. Now I'm gonna go all the way around again. Same direction. Oh, I pull a little thing. It'll come out. Okay, now keep going around that same direction. Okay, so now that has went around enough, so it should be enough. I can carefully cut this. This is all the inside. Now I'm going to turn it to the right side, and we're going to get a good look at the hat. Okay, so on the hat, it's at the brim. 1, 2, 3, all right, over 11 inches, the length from top to the bottom. How long it is. I don't mean to pull it, but okay, it's 9.5 inches, which is still, that's really good.